Hello and welcome to Identity. I am Idon Wilson. Have you ever asked someone this question before? Why? When they want you to do something or they're telling you something, you come up with that question. Do you really know the reason behind you questioning? Almost every child that comes to this world, whenever they want to attain that level, that state of independence, the first language they know is to question. Whenever the parents want them to do something, and the child will just turn around and ask, why? We parents, we become so mad and angry most of the times when our children ask us those kind of questions. And sometimes we do what our parents taught us to do because they did it best and we think is the right way to do too. We just turn around and tell them, because I say so. But have you ever sat down to really think, what is the reason behind this person asking this kind of a question? Or am I just asking because I want to be curious? A popular saying is that once somebody knows the why, he can live anyhow. That is to say, when you know the why you are doing a particular thing, there is always that passion to come in order to prompt you to being the best in what you're doing. And that is why we are coming this moment to ask ourselves that question. Do you know the why of your life? Because I want you to know why you are here. Last time we took time to speak about who we are, knowing yourself and who you are and your identity. And after knowing this, who you are, we need to ask ourselves, we need to look inward, we need to really take a closer look to knowing why we are here. Definitely the Master Maker did not just make us because he wants human beings to come to planet Earth. The makers of the cell phone did not just make the cell phone because they want to make something on Earth. There was a purpose at heart, a reason, something that they want that cell phone to achieve. The maker of the cars did not just make cars because they wanted to make something on Earth. There was a reason, there was a purpose that they wanted those cars to achieve. There were problems that those cars were coming to solve. I have said this time and time again, that there has never been a time that an inventor invents something and then just announce on the radio or the TV and say, hey, public, just come around, I've just invented something, but I don't know what it could be used for. Maybe someone could take a look at it and tell us what it could be used for. No inventor does that. Before any inventor puts up his hands into inventing anything, he must have already had at heart the purpose that he wants that invention to achieve. And so you and I are God's invention. Before he created us, before he sent us to this planet Earth, there must have been a purpose that he wants you and I to actualize. And so if I don't know my purpose, I will be busy living my life trying to imitate you. Remember that I can never be you, and you can never be me. You are you, and I am I. If I function in my purpose, and you function in your purpose, we will come together to making the whole, to solving the puzzle, to solving the problem that we were created for to come and solve here on earth. So the best thing now is for me to sit down and begin to ask myself this question. The only person that can answer this great question is the Master Creator himself. He made you for a purpose, and so for you to know who you really are and the purpose for which you were created, you have to go back to him. And in delving around, I discovered something in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. It says that you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession. What? That you may declare the praises of him. And that is a purpose. So your purpose is to declare God's glory, one of the purposes. And so how can you declare God's purpose or God's glory with your life? The only way you can do that is for you to discover first what problem you were created for to come and solve. And when you effectively solve that problem, that is to say, you function in your purpose, that is when God is going to be glorified. Take, for instance, the maker of the iPhone or any other electronics or any other thing. When they made this, you hear them coming out on the TV, on the radio to give you a lot of good things that this phone is going to accomplish, that is going to help you achieve and all those stuff. And whenever you can use this particular phone to achieve the purpose, the next thing you do is to tell someone about this phone. By so doing, you are glorifying the people that created this phone. Because you're going to tell your friend, this particular phone is better than the other one. Because it can help you do this easily. It can help you attain this purpose. That means the phone has been able to function in the purpose that it was created for. By so doing, it brings the value. If we are talking about investment now, it brings the value of that company that created it. And so is in every other invention. And so for you and I to do exactly what God created us for to do, we have to know, why am I here? What is the why? That is, what is my why that I'm here? Am I here just for being sick? Am I here to make a number of people on earth? Am I here to add to the statistics of men here on earth? Or am I here for a special purpose? I strongly know, according to the scripture, that I am here for a specific purpose. Because out of 7 billion people on earth, there's nobody else that has my fingerprint. That is how unique I am. Nobody else in the entire world has your fingerprint. And scientists are telling us today that nobody else has your eyeball. That is how unique you are. And so it is only you that can actualize the purpose that you alone were created to actualize. So from this moment henceforth, we want to go back to our inner room. We want to discover why we are here. We want to discover the specific purpose, the specific function that I was created to come and perform. We need to quit living under somebody else's shadows. We need to quit trying to be like someone else, trying to speak like someone else, trying to walk like somebody else, trying to behave like somebody else. You want to be you. And let me be me. Because there are no two you on earth. God knows why he does not allow any other person to be like you. Why he created only you amongst the lot. Because it is only you that can do what you were created to do, the way that you alone can do it. We want to live a life of fulfillment. I want you to be a fulfilled person. You cannot be that until you walk in your purpose. And you cannot walk in your purpose until you know what the purpose is. And so I implore you this day, instead of beating up yourself, trying to be like someone else, trying to do somebody else, I want you to begin to go down in your closet, on your knees, and ask the master maker, why did you make me? Why did you want me here? Why did you bring me to this earth? Why do you place me in this location at this hour? Why do you allow me to work at this company, this moment that I'm working here? Why do you allow me to know these people that I'm knowing at this moment? It is a good thing to ask the why. You need to learn the lesson from the children. Though as parents, we've been mad many times when our children ask us this question. But a closer look at it tells me that my child wants to know the reason, the purpose behind whatever I want him to do, so that he can do it with passion. It is passion that brings about the glory. It is passion that brings out the real you. Remember, you can never be successful until you become the person that he created you to be. The iPad cannot function, cannot be successful if it does not perform the function that the creators meant for it to perform. The telephone cannot be said to be a successful instrument if it does not perform the function that it was created for to perform. And so is every other invention. You cannot be successful until you become and perform and achieve the purpose for which you were created for today. So from this day henceforth, stop being somebody else. Stop trying to live somebody else's life. Live your life because you are unique in your own way. You are so special. And nobody else can fit in your position that God, the Creator, created you for to fit in. Because that position, that place is only for you. So every opportunity you have in this world, seize it. Because you are in that job for a purpose. You are at that church for a purpose. You are in that business for a purpose. You meet those people that you are meeting this moment for a purpose. Everything that comes your way is not by chance. They are all according to plan. Trust me, God has gotten you exactly where He wants you to be. So find out your purpose and succeed in life. Thank you so much. Until next time, when I see you again next Thursday, delve stronger and find out your why.